and the ancestors are looking out for us. Coneheads is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the poke chair under it. Scroll down, look at the poke chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown letter.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Get them in here, man. We pretty much running the game right now. We putting the hottest stuff out. We got the fire. We dropping number 5. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Be sure to hit that bell, man. So we coming on today to talk about the Coneheads, the Jomonians, the Terrors. They have different names. They are referred to by in different cultures. People was liking the graphics. Everybody is saying, man, it's the hottest stuff out, we got some people they're a little behind, so they had to catch up. The master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York, already put a lot of information out on these beings a long time ago in a book called The Holy Tablets, which you can read for free in the links in the descriptions. Now, the master teacher put that book out maybe 30, 40 years ago. And so a lot of the old heads, when they're coming on, they're hearing a lot of more information. They're getting a little like, oh, yeah, why this is not in the Holy Tablets. Of course, it's not in the Holy Tablets. The Holy Tablets is 30 years old, 40 years old, right? We have more information on these beings now since the master teacher told us about them. The master teacher said that more information is going to come out. Y'all going to find out that he's not crazy, right? We even played the little short clip from the master teacher where he said that they made movies and they put these beings on Saturday Night Live, right? Ain't right in your face because they got a thing called hidden in plain sight where because the CIA and Majestic 12 was working together on extraterrestrial things, and they had Hollywood directors who are part of this organization who they would send images and certain information about these beings so that they can make a movie about them, so that when people come out to talk about them, they'll say, oh, you got that from a movie. Oh, you making this up. Oh, this doesn't make any sense. It don't make sense to the people that's not up to speed, right? It only make sense to the people that's not up to speed. Everybody that's up to speed saying, man, this is lit. This is fire. This is like a continuation of what the master teacher was doing. Because the master teacher couldn't get into a lot of the stuff too in depth because people were still asking them about Allah. People still was asking them about Jesus. People were still asking them about Muhammad, right? And he was going into the anarchy stuff. He couldn't even really get into that in depth because people still was trying to take him back into religion. So he had to keep on answering questions in the religious thing. That's another thing people were saying. Oh, Malachi contradicts himself. No, He wasn't contradicting himself. What he was doing is he was walking us through the different schools. He walked us through Islam. He walked us through Christianity. He walked us through Judaism. He walked us through the school of the Anunnakis. He walked us through the ancient Egyptian schools. He walked us through the Moor science. He walked us through the Native American schools. He walked us through different schools. So some people coming in that's newcomers, and they coming in on him teaching Islam. And they say, oh, yeah, well, he talking about Islam. Or they coming at him on teaching Christianity about Jesus and all this. And they kind of like a little confused on because they're coming in on different schools. But this is what we say to you. For you people that's just coming in, it depends on what school you're coming out of. If you're coming out of Christianity, right? You want to go check out our Christianity tapes. We're going to set up a package for the Christians. It's going to a playlist going to be called the Christianity package. We're going to have a package for the Muslims. It's going to be called the Islamic package, right? We already got packages for the Moors. We got the Ascension Manual playlist. We got the Galactic Flamming of Life playlist with over 600 tapes. We got the Ascension Manual playlist, right? We got the All Religious playlist. We got the Industry playlist. Me and FaZe did a lot of tapes on the industry. You want to check those tapes out, right? We got, like I said, we got over 600 tapes on galactical information. We pretty much running the game. We the hottest in the game. Now, so people coming over and they getting on, man. If you try to come in the kingdom and you're a demon, you will be pulled by the coattail and kicked out of the kingdom. We don't tolerate no demonic activity, right? So as we were saying, people was wondering, how did we come up with the information? Well, there's several different sources out there. And if you read the descriptions on the Jomonian movie, the Conehead Extraterrestrial tape, you will see that we put the references in the descriptions. Number one reference is the Holy Tablets. Like I say, Bible talked a lot about the Terus and their planet. He goes in to say that they were from the planet Jomon. He didn't go into too much detail on these people because people weren't really ready. They wasn't really asking these type of questions, right? So what we did is young elders stepped up and grabbed a baton and took it a little farther to add more information about these beings and what they look like. Doc said that they were black people or dark-skinned Nubians in the Holy Tablets. He said he gave a couple of defects and things that they had, the 48 chromosomes and things of that nature. Doc already discussed that in the Holy Tablets. Now, another being by the name of Dan Aykroyd did a movie called Coneheads. And he said that he came out with the movie by getting high, right? That is partially true, right? That's partially true. He was getting high, but he ain't telling you that he connected with this secret order that could get this information about these Terus. And he had a lot of information in the movie. Now, me also being able to astro travel and mind meld with these beings, I asked them about the movie Coneheads, and they said that a lot of that stuff in the movie is true about them, right? And so they told me what was true and what wasn't true from the movie. And I added those things to the tape. They also gave me other information, like the information on, let's go through these pictures, okay? We'll talk as we go through these pictures. Now, there are different species, about 7 different types of conehead species on a planet. They also crossbred with other races like the Greys and other species, right? Now you notice he got a different type of cone because some of the cone heads got different shaped cone heads. They don't got just the pointy straight up cone. They got a cone that goes to the back. And what they explained to me is that these people some of these people are from they genetic upgrades from when they came to Earth and mixed with the humans, and then they brought that genetical upgrade back to their planet. And so some of the heads start to look different after the mixing with the Earth humans. So that's what you're seeing right now when you see he like a high rank in the military or in the royal court. Although the men are not in the politics like that on Jomon. The women run the politics, but the men are like the military and certain officials that stand up that protect the women, right? You see, he got different stones on there, and these are like hybrid clones that they created from the Greys, kind of like worker beings, right? That they bring with them like robots, biological robots. This is a lizard on a planet that they eat and catch. All right. This right here is like a mannequin of the uniform because they got these outfits. It's a store you could go in and get these outfits on a planet on Jomon, and they got like these mannequins up in there with the cone shaped head, and they got the outfits and the boots on. It'd be dressed up like a store, just like a department store on your planet, right? All right, here goes some of the cones. They like part of like the priesthood for the women priesthood, right? These women here. And you see they got the long necks. We're gonna get into it because people were talking about, man, this don't make any sense. But you gotta realize Earth, a lot of extraterrestrials came here and mixed in with the humans on Earth. That's why you got different types of different features on humans. Some people got long necks. Some people got bigger heads. Some people got smaller heads. Some people are bony and skinny and long and lanky and tall like the Watusis, who are extraterrestrials from the Orion star constellation, who came down on Nibiru. A lot of these beings came on Nibiru and came here. A lot of these beings came on Nibiru as part of the genetical experiment and the genetical upgrade, right? The Project Blue Rock, right? So these beings look like us. They look just like us. Some of them even can come to the surface now and walk amongst us because they mixed in with humans and they ain't got such a big old cone head no more, right? But like I say, these are the nurses, like nurses that work at like the hospitals and things on a planet, Jomon. Like here goes some more mannequins. Here goes some mannequins of because these are here like a wedding dress because they get married on a planet. They call it genetic bonding, right? When they get married. So this is like a wedding dress factory where they make these wedding dresses. Most of them, all of them look the same, except that you can upgrade them and add like little stones depending on what class you is. The high class people usually get them and add stones and things of that nature. But these are here the mannequins that's in the stores. All right, this right here is he like the king, like the leader of the Coneheads. His wife really is the leader, but he like the leader too. Maxitar, like that's his name. And these are like little clones because they got technology. These Coneheads or these Terus or these Jomonians got technology. These Jomonians got technology to clone themselves, right? So they can make clones. So these little guys are like little clones of himself, right? But like I say, he the king or the leader of the Coneheads. He the father of the. I think he got like 17 kids. Oh no, it's like 16 kids. It's like 7 girls and like 10 boys or something like that. 7 girls and like it's like 7 boys and 10 girls. So it's like 17 kids. But like I say, these are little clones because they make little clones of themselves. These beings behind him, right? And he like almost 8 foot tall. This dude, but he the king, and he married to the High Master, right? He's the advisor to the High Master, right? Here's another mannequin of some of the outfits they be wearing on a planet. This right here more of like for like a high ranking soldier that's in the military, like one of the big guys. He's like a general or something in the military, and this right here is like the uniforms that they wear. All right, yeah, this guy like a commander in the military. Keep in mind these little dudes are strong than a mug too. Like some of them mixed with like he mixed with Twi, right? He mixed with Twi. Because I say they came here and they mixed with the surface beings. They mixed with the Twi. They mixed with the Sandsman. They mixed with the Bantu people. We're going to get into that, right? Let me go pause this TV real quick. I tell you what. We're back. Okay. Let's go. All right, so this guy right here, you see, he ain't that tall as the rest of them because they can get up between 5 foot and 8 foot tall. So he like a short conehead, right? And he got hair, right? If you notice, he got hair, right? The other coneheads, most of the coneheads didn't have hair, but when they came and mixed with the humans, they added extra upgrades to their genetics. And when the ones went back to their planet, right? On Jomon, these are the upgraded species from them mixing with the human genetics, right? Right. Here's one of the daughters. This is a whole bunch of clones because the high officials, the head royal family, all of them got clones. Right. So this is her clones. They make clones of themselves just in case something happened to them. Right. All right. This is I didn't show her. This is the younger daughter, the youngest daughter. Right. And it's like her royal court right here. Other girls because each of them got a royal court that roll with them. So this is the baby girl of the High Master, and I showed the other sisters, 6 sisters in the Conehead movie that we put out. Here's one of the daughters with her clones, right? If you notice, they got the ancient Egyptian was like a wasket type thing because these people play a part in the influence in ancient Kemet in the some of the stuff like the wasket, the point on the pyramids. We talked about that. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in this tape, right? They play a part in the culture. See, ancient Egyptian culture is a mixture of different extraterrestrial cultures. One of them cultures, like we say, is the Jomonian culture. That's a mixture of that culture, the Watusi culture, the Phoenicians. Because some people were saying, oh, they're not Egyptians. Duh. We using the word Egyptian, which is really Egyptos. We'll get into that, right? We're using the word Egyptian because it's most relevant, it's most known as the word to when coming and explaining these people or these people in that area. And keep in mind, ancient Kemet was over here too. We could get into that too. But what I'm saying is, when I say the word Egypt, what comes to mind is the ancient Egyptians for people that ain't really up to speed like everybody else. Now, for you people that's up to speed, we could say Ekryptos is one of the names for that area. We could say Akubaland is one of the names for that area. We could say Kemet, ancient Kemet, is one of the names for that area. We could say Tamaray is one of the names for that area, the Holy Land, right? We could say it's other names that we could say for that land. But the real truth is the real Egyptians really are the Hyksos. And the word Egyptian really means burnt face, right? Because the little kids made fun of the Hyksos when they came into the land, right? And they said Egyptos. Why? Because these Hyksos, these Caucasians or these pale people would get burnt faces from being a tan, from not from having the robes on or the outfits on, and then their face being uncovered. They would get a burnt face. So the kids made fun of them by calling them Egyptos. So technically they are not the Egyptians. The brother's right, but I'm saying the reason why we're using that term is because people can relate. That's what we're saying. And technically, it's different species that can be classified as the Egyptians, all the Tamarayans, all the Akubaland people, all the Nubians, right? And one of those groups are the Twa, and another group is the Dogons, and another group is the Watutsis, and another group is the Sandsman, and another group is the Bantu people. They all was in that area during that time. Or the land they call it ancient Kemet, which runs all the way from the south, which is really the north, because ancient Kemet is reversed, where the north is the south and the south is the north. And it was over here, it was like that over here too, right? Before the Louisiana Purchase. We could get into that too. A lot of this stuff might go over people's head because the Coneheads was over here too, right? Keep in mind, these people came here as part of the genetical upgrade or the genetical experiment on Project Blue Rock, right? We're gonna get way more in depth into that as we get farther in the different classes that we're putting out on Project Blue Rock, right? So the Phoenicians, the Watusis, all these can be classified as ancient Egyptians. The Bantu people, right? And these people were here on the Bantu. All these people were here on the planet when these people came, who were dark-skinned people who looked similar to the humans, so they were able to mix in with them. And this is all part of Genesis chapter 6 my Bible guys, because the angels, the sons of God, was more than one type of beings. One of the sons of God was these Coneheads, these Teru people. They were part of the angelical beings, the people who came from heaven, from a different star system, the Arcturus, people who came down to heaven and Genesis chapter 6 and took wives and mixed with humans, or took the men, women mixed with the men, right? The extraterrestrials. It mostly was men though, because the Igigi, these people were part of the Igigis. Okay, let's go back. We're talking. Okay, this is a thing called block. Okay, this is a temple. Hold on, let's go back. Make sure we ain't skipping that. Okay, so these are, we talked about this on the tape. These are temples dedicated to their god, because they got a religion on their planet where they worship the god Jama. And he looked like a statue of Osiris when you see him, right? Check this out. So they eat this stuff right here. They grind it up and make like cakes and shit out of it. It's like this this fungi that humans can't eat, because they eat a lot of stuff that humans couldn't eat, because this stuff will kill you. It's a fungi, man. It actually start growing on outside of your skin. But they body, they blood type and they body can break this stuff down to where it don't affect them, and it's actually like it ain't healthy really. I don't think it's healthy for them, because they died is real bad on their planet. Doc talk about that in the Holy Tablets. All right, this is the 3 Moon Festival, where they got these different these huge stadium on a planet where they go to this moon festival, and this is when, like I say, the High Master try everybody for their crimes. Right, there's a different images of it that we created. Right. All right, it's another daughter and her clones. It's one of her daughters. All right, it's another daughter and her clones. They all got clones. All the royal family got clones, just in case something happened. And then when they go to galactical meetings, they'll send one of their clones. That way, if the clone get killed, they won't kill the real one, right? The real one, the real queen, or the real successor. So if one of the clones pop up, you won't know if it's her or not, the real one or not. This is the real one in the front, and then all these are her clones. All right, this is another one, her clones. And some of these girls are in the background, like, so she got clones, but some of these girls are part of her royal court. She's actually the assistant High Master daughter. I mean, she's the daughter of the High Master. She's the assistant High Master. Notice the waskets they wear. Notice the long necks, which is got the Naga influence, because the Nagas is another extraterrestrials who came and mixed in with the humans. And keep in mind, there's different genetical traits. Let's see, can we pull some of this stuff up online? I want to show you something. We already put a tape out called the different genetical traits on Earth. Right? Now, if Adam and Eve was the only 2 people on Earth, or the only genetical types, why is there so many different types of with people with long necks, people that can't grow hair on their face? Right? What's this? Why is it these different traits? People with receding hairlines. Now, and then you got people out here that say, "Oh, everything now, it don't matter what it is. If it's something that they can't don't believe or can't say, oh yeah, it's real, it's AI. It's got to be AI, right?" But there's people in the world with long necks. There's people in the world that got long necks. Look at this lady right here. She got a long neck. This is the Naga influence, the Naga reptilian influence. Look at these people with these long necks. It's a tribe in South Africa that practice stretching, the long neck. This is not something that the humans were doing. This is extraterrestrial influence. See, that's what people got to realize. A lot of stuff that the cultures here are extraterrestrial influence. The cultures from different species who came from other galaxies, who came here and mixed with the humans and participated as part of the genetical experiment. People with long necks. You can go look these people up, man. But Young be making stuff up. He be just saying anything with no facts. Man, everything I'm saying, Doc already said it. I'm just going more in depth on it. Why? Because these people are stuck. The people that stuck, they say, oh yeah, well, he added more to what Doc said in the Holy Tablets. Of course I'm adding more to what Doc said in the Holy Tablets. The Holy Tablets is 30 years old. I'm not saying that, so people saying it was outdated. That's partially true. Right? Because it had to be 30 years ago is a long time ago to compare to. We got internet, we can do anything. We can get all the information we need just about now. There's so many more books out on it, so much more information out on it. And Doc, like I said, Doc said that it was gonna happen. He said that y'all saying I'm crazy now, but all is gonna come out soon. And now that the young elder is going more in depth into it and really saying it, and ain't Kevin are giving a damn if people saying that he crazy or not. People say, "Oh yeah, he crazy, man." He talk about some extraterrestrials. The Earth is flat. Still got some flat Earth guys out here, right? We see you in the comments in the chats. Look at this. These people got long necks. This is real stuff, man. People got two faces. This is a human trait. Watch this. Adam and Eve had two faces. This is extraterrestrials. Some for you people that scared of extraterrestrial, fallen angels. They like the word fallen angels, right? These are the some of these guys were fallen angels, right? People with big heads. See all these traits. Look at this. It's people out here that got big heads. Like you think this right here is a humanoid trait? This boy with the big head like this. This is gray. This is gray alien, man. This is gray alien traits. The Danaco people that Doc told us about. This ain't no camera trick. This ain't no AI. Some people gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's AI." So they use AI to blow this guy head up, right? Oh, it's AI, man. That ain't real. It's AI. It's people out here with big old heads, man. You telling me this ain't no alien, baby? Man, it look like a gray head, man. I'm telling you, man. Look at this. This is alien, man. This is gray. Look how big that brain. These people are Yaku and them people. You talking about these people ain't real? A lot of this stuff, man. You just like I say, if you don't like what we doing, why are you listening to us? But like I say, if somebody over to criticize you, they really like what you're doing. And we like the criticism, but some people just be too mean. Look at this dude. These people really exist. So you mean to that boy look like Tommy Hearns off Martin? That boy look like Martin. Man, look, that boy look like Martin off when Tommy Hearns got a hold of him. I'm just saying. You got people with, watch this. Watch this, man. You got people with long tongues, extremely long tongues. Like, did Adam and Eve have a long tongue? These are extraterrestrial traits. Naga people, reptilians. So we can get into it. You can go Google different traits of what people got. We did a whole tape on it. It's in the Native American playlist. It's called Different Traits, Genetical Traits Found on Earth. And all of these different traits didn't come from just Adam and Eve. It came from other species. They were mixing in the land of Nod. Genesis chapter 6 for you Bible guys. The sons of God come down and mix with the people, mix with the humans, right? All right. Here's like I said, they mix with the grays, and this actually is like the outfit that these people wear. He part of the military, right? Because they mix cloning with the grays, and these are the boots. They had the boots. These boots actually lace themselves up when you put them on. And they waterproof, weatherproof, all proof to pretty much any type of environment. The outfits are as well. They actually automatic dry and all that. They don't get wet or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got rain resistance, all that. We got the diamonds and different things. And some of this stuff is like technology too that they got that do force fields and things of that nature. Here's another guy. He actually is Conehead, but he look more humanoid because, like I say, the newer species that came mixed with Earth, and then the genetics that went back. Now, so it's different species on Earth and different types of different species on Jomon. Some of them don't got the full cone head; they just got a Michael Jordan looking head. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all are these people. Some of y'all do got the cone head in your DNA. And somebody was complaining, saying, "Oh yeah, they was retards, man. They retards." You gotta think about this. A lot of the people they mixed with when they had these Terus had the 48 chromosome. A lot of people they mixed with didn't get the defects. Only cause like Doc said in the tablets, Doc said only a couple of tribes they mixed with got the defect, the Down syndrome effect, like the Shin dynasty. But a lot of the Nubian tribes didn't inherit that trait. Now it does pop out every now and then because Down syndrome is found in every race. It's found in Nubians, Chinese, Caucasians. Every race has a Down syndrome people, right? So he like one of the he's like high up in rank on the planet, right? But he's like you can see he look more humanoid. He got hair. The original Coneheads they have hair, right? But when they came, like I said, and mixed with certain tribes on Earth and went back, now they look more humanoid, right? And this is another mix of a cone that look more humanoid, right? They got some of them grow hair now. They didn't grow hair at first. He's one of the he's like one of the scientists on the planet, right? And you see that he don't really got a cone, but he got like a certain big head because he got Denalco in him, because they mixed with the Denalco, right? The cone heads mixed with the Denalco, and Doc talk about that too when he talk about Yaku. Yaku is actually a mix of the Denalco and Teru. The Teru actually bred with the Denalcos, and so he one of them mixes, right? And he a scientist that work on like a lot of stuff for the High Master on a planet, and he also engineered her pets. They crossbreed different animals on their planet and other genetics that they got on file to make these monsters that they can use. They try to make a new monster every moon festival. They try to have a different monster, especially if the monster get beat, right? They try to make a bad monster every moon festival for the queen, so she can see them destroy all these criminals. It's like a ritual, and they make money off of it and things of that nature because they charge people to come there like a game or something. And he one of the ones too, like I say, one of the new species, the upgraded species of the Earth humans mixed with the Terus that went back to the planet. He like high rank in the military. Here's another one. And like say, some of the ones you see as real dark because the original ones were like black, like this color. And then some of them put black paint on their face and their skin, right? They paint themselves black, right? But it's a lot more, for the most part, a lot all the shine they put like this shiny like all on a cone, so that's why he looks shiny like that, right? But they really a lot of the new younger ones, and see they shorter. The original Coneheads they taller, right? They 7 foot, but the ones that mix with the humans, like the Twi and the Sandsman and the Denacles, and they might have a cone, or they might have a